everyone, it's Finn here with the SDGC talking to the people from Upside Down Bird about Shroom Siege. How are y'all doing today?
Doing good.
Yeah, good.
So before we start, we gotta say who are you and what do you do on the game?
Hi, I'm David Dempsey. I'm a developer on the game.
I'm Ben Hamrick. I'm also a developer on the game.
I'm just gonna make that a little easier for you. So Shroom Siege is on the floor. It's ostensibly just a chaotic-ass party game. What, as developers on it, walk us through it. Like, give people the elevator pitch before we get to the real gritty stuff.
Shroom Siege is a 4 versus 4 team platforming game where you have 3 types of victories. You start out as a Shroom character that by itself can't do much. You can go side to side, you can jump, and then you take over other characters in the game to gain abilities. And then there's 3 victory types. We have a Shogun victory, which means killing the other team's Shogun 3 times. A Shrine victory, which is to capture all the shrines on the map. And then a Poop victory, which is the beetle pushing the dung over to the correct team side.
That is the most satisfying victory.
Yes.
It's also the most popular.
Yeah, that's a favorite.
So I gotta say, for a company called Upside Down Bird, why does your game feature no birds?
That is a great question, Finn. That's a great question. I am not sure. We do have mushrooms. We have insects. We're getting close. We're getting close. We're getting the birds'
You're
food.
going up the food chain slowly.
We've been doing this for 10 years, so that's the game. The name has just stuck since then, and we've only been working on Shroom Siege for less than 2 years now.
That's impressive. I mean, so you said you've been together for 10 years. What else have you worked on?
So we published a game to the Switch. It's called Axis Football. That was one of our old Professors games that we got on the Switch. It's a football simulation game. We made a mobile game back in the day. It's called Galactic Junk. I don't know if it's on the App Store anymore. It might not be.
It's not.
It was so good they got scared and they removed it.
Yeah, they got scared of it. And then our game now that's currently on the Switch and on Steam is called Super Gravity Ball. It's a puzzle platformer. It has over 250 levels, but this is more of our type of game. That one's more casual. We like more competitive, fun games, party games.
I mean, and what I think really sold itself on our playthrough of it is the simplicity of it. It's just 2 buttons, infest and jump.
Yeah.
And then, but so much of it goes straight chaotic. It devolves into absurdity so quickly when you have 8 people playing. How did you build this game up to kind of capture that?
So one of the things we like to do when we make games, we like to create artificial constraints. One of the cool things I always think would be cool is we make a game that you can play with an NES controller. So that's where we have just the movement and 2 buttons. And then, yeah, artificial constraints just I think makes the game better because we're just constantly pushing ourselves. It's the same with our mechanics. All of our mechanics are very, very simple, very easy to pick up. And then the complexity comes when those mechanics then interact with each other.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's also such a fast-paced game. Even the longer drawn-out bouts are a couple minutes tops. Mm-hmm. You would just lose, and you would go, "What happened?" Not me. I always won. I am the undisputed champion of Shroom Siege. You guys agree with this, right? Yep.
I saw a win. I saw a win.
That's it. And if it's the only time I played, it's 100% success rate.
There you go.
So, you were telling me about how you're aiming for all of the platforms, but a unified player base in terms of just the multiplayer pool. And how did you go about making that happen?
So we have dedicated servers that we built the game with Unity, and we're using dedicated servers, so we're not beholden upon a certain platform. So we can go from any platform and play with anybody, right? We really wanted to have all inclusion. We didn't want to have any barriers of entry. I love exclusive games for certain platforms, but I want our game to be on every platform. We want everyone to be able to play it no matter what. I'm even thinking about putting it back on the Xbox One, potentially even older PS4 and all the older consoles that still are active. Right.
I mean, well, the other thing is, it's just with a game like this, the more players available in the pool, the better.
Exactly.
Why would you limit yourself at that point?
Yeah.
It just, again, if you rolled up and you were just in nothing playing against but CPUs, it's definitely not the same experience.
We also support keyboard controls, so we also want to allow keyboard people to play as well. So if you have a PC and you want to play on your PC on Steam, you play as a keyboard controller, any kind of controller you actually can make. One that you make on your own, it can connect to your PC, it'll be playable.
Nice.
And the game is highly optimized, so it'll even run on like non-gaming laptops, anything. We even, on itch.io, we even have a WebGL version of the game that has cross-play with the Steam version.
Incredible. That's, again, a game like this lives and dies on like how many people are available to play with, and that I feel is the correct approach.
And also for us, for being very indie, we're not really known very well, right? And so we're not going to have a large player pool. So if we split everybody up into their own platforms,
Yet.
it's going to be a small player pool. So the more players you have, the better this game feels.
Exactly.
You know, the CPU is fine. It's great. I made it. It's amazing. But the more human players you have, the better the experience
Exactly.
is.
Well, plus trash talk. You know?
Right, exactly.
Can't trash talk a PC player. So why don't you let people know where they can either follow y'all or the progress of Shroom Siege and all that fun stuff?
So we have an open Discord. It's a verified Discord. If you search Upside Down Bird, you can just join us. We're on there every Wednesday. We play the game online every Wednesday. If you would like, you can download
6 p.m. Eastern.
6 p.m. Eastern. We have a demo out on Steam. You can look for Shroom Siege in Steam. You can look for Upside Down Bird on Steam. You'll find it that way. But you can come talk to us. We're on there. We'll respond. We have a feedback section where people are giving us feedback about the game. If you have any, suggestions or anything you like about it or want to change, tell us. We might put it in the game.
There you go.
Yeah, and we have automatic build pipeline, so we can very rapidly make a change and then have that out within like a couple of hours. We have had like the community respond with certain things that they don't like, and we've adapted and changed that.
Nice.
And we're releasing the early access build is going to be on Steam in early 2025, and then in late 2025 we're releasing 1.0, and that's going to be the cross-platform release. It's going to release on PlayStation, Switch, Xbox.
The whole shebang.
The whole shebang, yeah.
Everything.
Whatever Switch 2 is called.
Yeah, exactly. That might come out before our game comes out.
So I'm going to end with the most important question, the most difficult question.
Awesome.
In your heart of hearts, if you have to choose, cake or pie?
Oh, cake.
Pie.
And that's why you are my favorite, because there is no correct answer.
I'd like to insert cobbler. How about cobbler?
I think that's a wild card. I don't know. Closer to a pie than a cake.
It is close to a pie. That is close to a pie.
So anyway, I appreciate your time, gentlemen. I hope the show continues to go well for you.
Thank you.
And until then, just go Upside Down Bird. I don't know.
Appreciate it.
I have no real way to end that. So see y'all.